Support for this podcast comes from the patrons at patreon.com/FML FPL. Okay! Welcome to FML FPL Milan.
This Walsh.
How the hell are we doing?
At a deadline day pod.
Always a deadline day pod somewhere.
Very, very busy Crystal Palace day in the transfer.
What the fuck went
activity.
down on the Crystal Palace? Someone suggested in Discord, like, they wish so badly they had a Glasner cam during all of this madness. Just see him going fucking apeshit like Dwight McNeil. Okay.
Yeah, fucking Glasner. I don't know.
Jean Paul's gone. Okay. He's not gone, actually, but we're still doing Strand Larson.
Yeah, you know, we're just doing all sorts. I'm just glad that McNeil signing fell apart. Thank God.
That's the best moment of the last 3 months for Palace.
Yeah, it's just a bad job with the whole Mateta situation, but we'll see. We'll see where that
Mateta and
falls.
JSL is really weird.
I think the one thing though that can be read between the lines is we are not happy with Yeremy Pino.
I am.
Yeah, well, you're fucking perverted. You don't even watch Palace, so you have no idea what you're talking about.
I do, and he's good. And he's better than Brennan Johnson.
It's really good. He has 2 goals and 1 assist in 1,500 minutes. He's great. Playing in one of their 3 attacks is great. It's
but you know.
Exactly what we need. Yeah, you know, he's good. He just doesn't do anything. He's great.
Well, he's very young. He's in a new league, and he does a lot of good stuff.
Yeah,
I think he'll get better. Where Brennan Johnson, we know his level. You know, JSL, I don't know if we know his level. That'll be interesting to see how that goes. Is Mateta out of contract?
He has 18 months left, so he's out next summer.
He's definitely sold in the summer, right? Yeah, has to be.
Yeah, you would imagine so if he can get fit. But yeah, I mean, I still think that the BJ signing was really good. He's limited. You know what he can do.
Yeah.
And since he's been here, we have been really unfit and fucked up, and we haven't had everyone here. I mean, we haven't had anyone really available yet. And I mean, even we lost 1-1 when we're playing against 10 men for a half, NFO 10 men, and we just can't even get shot attempts. It's it's just such pathetic misery.
It's very Aston Villa kind of performance.
Yeah, I mean, Muñoz just doesn't look fit. He doesn't look on it. So I'm
a big fan of the BJ signing if Glasner was staying, but I'm scared of whoever's hired and them figuring out how to use him. But that's a whole nother pod. That's a fucking
I mean, I think with him and JS, we're just getting and Sar, and I mean, I'm sure we'll get rid of Mateta, but we clearly have enough goals to finish 17th. And I mean, I think that's kind of that's what we're looking at really is even if we get, fucking Ian Holloway back, if we get any, it doesn't matter. We get fucking anybody managing this team, we will have enough goals to stay in the division next year. Seems to be what we're trying to do.
For sure. I think for sure. And there's going to be a lot of good managers. Because there's going to be a lot of shaking and moving, and there's going to be a lot of World Cup guys, and more than usual. So
you guys got some kid for next year.
Yeah, 50 million or something like that. I'm excited. It's supposed to be good.
Jackets for days.
Yeah, take off your pants and jacket. Both of us won in the cup. Both of us are fucking flying.
Easy cup.
Bounced right back after last week's disaster where we.
I thought you were going to ruin Mukiele because he's just been frauding points his whole life. And
why would I do that to him? I'm a nice guy.
You didn't do. I mean, you're about to reap. You're about to reap what you sow with their fixture run after this 9. But the 9 does a lot.
He's on the bench.
He's on the bench. The 9 does a lot. Yeah.
Yeah. Look at Team Walsh here, 78.
Yeah, I mean, it's a bunch of points. Did fine. The Gahey thing.
Way better than fine.
The Gahey thing was fucking sent me. Absolutely.
What, the own goal, not own goal, the foul that wasn't a foul, what sent you?
The foul that they didn't check.
Yeah.
That they how many games have we watched them spend 48 minutes on a VAR decision and they couldn't even be fucked to check if it was a foul or not? It had to be done immediately. Like it had to be done in 5 seconds and they could only check the offsides. Like, what are you actually doing?
The thing that boggled my mind is when it's the other way around and it's the defender going through the...
Oh my God.
It's a pen. Literally
5,
every time.
5,000 times.
5,000 out of 5,000 times that's a pen. This is just, I mean, there's a chance his like toe still got the ball and maybe that's what they're saying, but from those behind angles that they were showing us, it's just like, I don't think so. I think he just kicked Gahey's leg into the ball.
And I mean, just as astonishing as it
City
was.
Were fucking bad.
Yeah, I mean, City are bad.
They're bad
every other game. They're bad every other game, like every other team is. But it was just as astonishing as them not checking the foul that they changed the own goal. Like, what is that? That's just, if that's not a foul, it's clearly an own goal.
Well, I think that's what they're saying is like half or 80% of Dom's foot went into Gahey's leg and the other little toe tip kicked the ball in the net. That's what they're trying to say.
That's not.
I didn't watch. You know, I don't watch like match of the day where they're like breaking this down or spoke to the referees union about, you know, what the final decision was. But that's the only way that it could be Dom's goal, right? I mean, there's no other way.
It was a madness.
But the other Dom goal was fucking unbelievable. So by him.
Dom. I mean, Dom's back. You know,
Dom is back, actually back,
and Penn's back. You know, he's really back.
Yeah. I shouldn't have taken your team off here because I didn't even talk about your moves. But did you already get rid of KDH after this week? Or is he still on the team now?
I'm chilling. Yeah, I mean, he's just... Well, now I feel like a fucking hostage taken because of the potential doubles. So I'm just sitting here with this fucking fraudulent scam.
Are they one of the potential doubles? I don't even remember. Okay.
Yeah,
if Chelsea overtake. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, you know,
when is that game even? Oh, that's this week.
Tomorrow.
It's tomorrow.
Yeah,
so we're fine. We'll know very soon.
Yeah. City and the other one's the following day.
We'll be free.
It's just like he's just so annoying. I don't know how he doesn't score that goal. It's just it's embarrassing that he doesn't score that goal. And you know, you sit here and say, "Oh, he's getting in these positions for the chance."
It's true.
It fucking sucks, dude.
It is
he's
true.
He's a fucking shithouse.
The thing with getting into positions is that you still have to do one more thing to get points. And the thing with being someone like Elliot Anderson is you don't have to fucking do anything. You just automatically get the points.
I mean, Doug got fucking 2 bonus points. He didn't do shit. He just like, held
Elliot
the ball
Anderson
in midfield.
Got 3.
Well, fuck Elliot Anderson, but Doug just
Grob scored, but also DEFCON. I mean, these guys, the deep mids are just actually overpowered.
Yeah. Literally every guy that I looked at besides KDH is hauling ass. I mean, Doug got 4 points. He didn't haul, but I don't like him. I don't like Everton. I don't like KDH. I don't like having players on Everton. I made a mistake. I feel upset. And
he won't be in your team for long.
Hopefully not.
Spoiler alert. That's not going to happen.
Well, he's running neck and neck with Thiago, so I don't know what to do. We'll get there.
Well, one of them is good. I also had a monster week, 84 points. Brought in Mukiele, aforementioned 9. We both brought in Bruno, both captain Bruno, so that was absolutely fucking huge. A lot of Holland cappers out there, so we got a leg up on them. Hodl, Ekitike, Hodl, Wirtz, good. Hodl, Saka, got a good Munson -1 auto sub there. Good play. Good job of me. I needed King to not play, to Benny to not be in the squad.
You have to stop with Saka.
Oh, obviously. I've been saying for 2 weeks, I'm just going to hold him for the one game because he didn't play in the Champions League. He's definitely going to start. And I was right. He started. And then he got hurt in the fucking warm-up.
Sure, he did.
He did.
Yeah,
he was even on the MFL Doom lineup sheet, which means it's official.
Sure.
And then he doesn't start, just like so silly. But yeah, everything else came good. So good job by us. I'm not going to do leagues. We don't know. Walshy thinks it's done, but I haven't checked who's taking hits and what's going on with the league updates in the mug. So we'll do them next week. What's up with you? What do we want to talk about here?
I mean, I can't stand Thiago, honestly. I like
it's so weird.
The eye of Sauron has been on him for weeks, and I just can't believe that I'm sitting here holding him. Like it goes against every fiber of my being.
So get rid.
That's all I have to say. I mean, but now I'm an idiot because I should have done it before. And now I'm almost at the end of this run, and he's obviously blanking every game week. He's not even playing or shooting. He's back to doing the things. They don't get pens anymore.
Well, Dango's back. They'll get pens.
It's a disaster. No, he just scores now. He doesn't even get pens. He just scores them. He just scores the goals. So.
Well, that's a kind of funny thing. The Dango goal is a perfect encapsulation of Thiago's season. It's like he tries to play a flat, easiest tap in of Thiago's life ball to him. If that got to Thiago, he gets a 0.7 XG chance and scores it because he's good. And if it doesn't get to him and it bounces back to Dango, then Dango gets a chance. And it's like, there's no stat for like, he's in the right place and at the right time, making the right run, but the ball doesn't end up there. But yeah, that's just all he does is just be in the right place. And sometimes the ball gets to him.
Yeah. You know, the stat for that is he gets 2 points every game. And
yeah, 3 in a row. Cheap.
Make that 5. Make it 5.
What do you mean make it 5?
Got 2 more coming right here.
Yeah, but at Newcastle is free.
That's a 2. That's a 2.
No, that's a haul.
Then home Arsenal, that's another 2.
Maybe home Arsenal.
Goodness. Oh my goodness.
He's good. He's still good.
Yeah, he's great.
He is good.
He's good like Saka's been good, right? Like, yeah, he's just good.
No,
he's good.
Not like that. Yeah. Not like that, actually. Not like that at all.
It's the same thing.
Saka didn't even play and got benched.
You just told me he started.
He started and then he got hurt.
What are you talking about?
He started and then he got hurt. Is Thiago hurt? Is Thiago hurt?
Yeah, he just gets 2 points every game.
So he's not hurt. It's not the same.
You are twisting everything upside down.
That's good.
Your own little narrative over there.
He's not hurt. If he was hurt or ever benched, I wouldn't be saying great pick.
He sucks.
He doesn't. He isn't hurt, and he starts every game.
Who doesn't suck and hauls absolute tits just for
who
waking up in the morning?
Elliot Anderson.
Now Pedro.
So you're gonna tell me this guy's a good pick who comes off the bench and takes 1 shot, same amount of shots as Thiago, and the guy who starts and plays 90 and has pens is a bad pick.
I'm telling you, this guy who just scored 10 points and plays Wolves, Leeds, Burnley is a better pick than Thiago, who has scored 2 points every game for as long as my FPL page can show me. And has
that's not true. That's also not
Arsenal.
True.
It's this the little window. It's 3 games, 2-2-2.
Nothing happened
phone? Before that.
Okay.
Newcastle
maybe on mobile
2,
it only shows 2-2-2.
Arsenal 2. Brighton defense has been great. Probably another 2. Like he's just going to be 2 pooking his life away. Disaster. Holding me hostage.
So make the move. You got to make the move.
I may just do that.
Yeah, you got to make the move. You got to get not nailed guys like Joao Pedro who take 1 shot a game.
I mean
the whole Chelsea game was tilting, but
well, yeah. I mean, you laugh, but ridiculous. There is when the bag of cans is on some ridiculous joke that we think is a joke. And he's just like shrugs and just like blah 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 Irish.
By the way,
there's no sense of arguing.
10 people or less have any idea what you're talking about with the bag of cans.
I'm not doing this pod for the other thousands. I'm doing it for those 10. I don't fucking care about the thousands.
There's one particular Irish guy who always is in his padded room with a bag of cans, and he showed up with Joao Pedro and his team. Yeah, and that's all. And he doesn't to see.
I mean, he doesn't wait to ask us because he knows what we're going to say. It's a waste of time. Of course he already made the move.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter if he starts or not, because that's what happens with these types of players in these little teeny tiny little windows of
you know who he sold to get Joao Pedro, by the way?
Probably Ekitike. Yeah, but that's neither here nor there.
That's no good.
That's not the question. That's just bad. That's not the question we're answering. That's not the question we're answering. Oh my goodness.
Well, we did get a Chelsea question from Lord. He said Chelsea have scored 19 goals in 7 games under Liam. Rosenhauer across all competitions, only keeping 2 cleans under generally high-scoring games. Does this increase the appeal of players like Enzo and Ladro and reduce the defense's picks? Where are we at right now with Chelsea? Fucked up team.
It's a fucked up mess.
They got completely destroyed by West Ham in the first half. It was like, what the fuck?
Yeah. No, they're just they're like a disheveled, dilapidated mess. I have no idea what they look like. I don't know who he's going to play any game. I don't know what kind of football they play. I don't know. I know he likes his little papers. He's always writing in his little papers.
Yeah.
Barely watching the game, just writing in his papers.
Yep.
They're a disaster.
They're an actual disaster.
An actual fully whole in totality disaster.
Yeah.
And that's it. That's it. And, I know people have already probably jumped because of the West Ham was the first of the run. I think probably whoever you have, you got to just go for the next 3. And then you should have no Chelsea players for the rest of the season, probably.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, the defense is like the easier part of the analysis because, I mean, Liam, whatever. I know he's only been there 7 games, but the defense is like completely fallen off a cliff. Like in those 7 games that Lord is mentioning, we're including like home Paphos and home Charlton as part of those games, and they're still conceding a lot of goals. They're really bad and really unorganized, and
they've won their last 3 in the league. Easy.
Yeah, and the mandatory rotation or the Bluco rotation of like we need to start Hato and we need to start Badiashile and we need to like whatever the fuck they're up to, whoever's picking the lineup, Todd, I don't know, fortune cookie from Todd every week. It's bad. And it leads to like very bad play.
What's happened to Palmer, dude? He's just not fit. Is he going to ever be fit?
I think he's just literally hasn't been fit for a year.
I don't understand.
That's like my guess.
Didn't he get fucking surgery before
I think he didn't get surgery because he was like, I just want to play through the pain in a World Cup year. And now he's like not even going to get picked for the World Cup.
There's no shot he's going to get picked for the World Cup.
He's just nowhere near it right now.
No. And I mean, he shouldn't even be starting he should never be starting for Chelsea the way he plays.
Talking about Bluco and like them deciding the lineup and everything. I mean, a fucking week ago, he wasn't even in the squad because he wasn't fit for 30 to 45 minutes. And then he starts and plays 90. It's what nonsensical. The fuck are we actually doing?
It's completely nonsensical.
They're like ruined. They're like taking years out of his career by doing this to him, probably.
Yeah, I don't know. He's just so slow. I mean, he just cannot shift.
So slow.
I mean, he like before when he was good a couple of years ago, like he was never fast, but he had that like Kane ability to shift and switch to like
Kane's
get his shots
exact reference. Yep.
And he lost it at the second half of last season when he was just blanking as much as Thiago does now, and just picked right back up on that. And it's he's just terrible. Like, he just doesn't do anything. He offers them nothing, and he just it's crazy. So and
he's basically just build up. He's just like part of
middle third through balls. I mean, he's like Jeremy Pino basically. And it's like with Enzo too. You see him, he's like, oh yeah, he's in the pivot, and then he's not on pens. I mean, him scoring goal in stoppage time, I can't even get started on that one. But like, it's every game. It's almost every game is like, oh yeah, see, I told you why he's a bad pick, and then he fucking finishes.
And then everyone else says, see, I told you why he was a good pick. That's the dichotomy every single fucking game. Yeah. It's like, we're so right and so wrong. Literally every Chelsea game. It's so fucking insane.
Yeah. I mean, he also has, what does he have? 4 goals and an assist in his like 6 games. So
yeah.
That's
also, I forgot to mention that Lord question is I was looking back at their games. I mean, Penn versus Napoli, Penn versus Palace, Penn versus Brentham, amongst those goals, like their goals, even their goal scoring, which has been like, good recently, even that's inflated by just pens. And some of those weren't even pens that shouldn't even have been given. So it's like, Jesus, such a mess of a team.
I think had a pen versus
you
Palace.
hold your guys.
Right? I don't think he had another pen besides the Palace one.
No, sorry. I just mean the team. The team's been getting a lot of pens. Yeah.
Yeah, you definitely just hold whoever you got. But I think you're probably too late, even though it's only one of the 4 games gone, just because none of the picks are good in isolation. So, I mean, just making like I feel like the Western game gave us even more data. I mean, they're also fucking playing tomorrow or whatever. So
they're playing tomorrow in their bigger game. Yeah.
So, I mean, the Western game just gave us so much more data of like they're a fucked up mess and he's rotating like absolute maniacal madman. It's just, there's nothing there.
And it's not even up to him. That's the thing. Is like someone could say, well, but now he knows his best 11 and he's going to, it's not up to him. It's not his decision to make. He's just a fucking gym teacher.
Bob Monster, though, just honestly, I hope we get 10 more years of Bob Monster. I don't care if it's a Chelsea.
I hope he's
as long as it's
president.
Anywhere but Palace. But
yeah,
he's literally every game he gives us some gift.
He's a gift
of enjoyment. He's a
yeah.
gift. It's amazing. It's just amazing.
Absolutely love
the cross goal. It's just unbelievable how that happened. Like the Bowen goal was just unbelievable.
It's impossible. It's actually just impossible. I mean,
it's
the only way Bowen's going to score a goal. He's not allowed to enter the box anymore.
It's the new. I mean, I'm very glad they lost that game, but interesting.
Yeah, Nuno
interesting
West Ham.
scenes.
Bad.
Nuno West Ham.
Bad team.
All right. What else we got? Your team finally had a fucking pulse.
Yeah,
outside of Fuckle, the Carabag bounce, I guess is what they call it.
Ekitike and Wirtz have just given me so much fucking joy. I mean, they are just so fun to watch. And Newcastle were bad. I mean, they were good for 20, 30 minutes. They were just shithousing the game and just fouling and getting fouled and free kicking and cornering. And it was like, that's good. You know, clearly all season that's worked against Liverpool, so that makes sense. And then they were like, let's just make it a fucking basketball game and up and down and whatever and be open. And they just got completely shredded. If Ekitike can just stay fit, I mean, him and Wirtz are just going to be like heavy hold, like must hold, like really, really, really good picks.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, we've been on them for a little while and, yeah, they're good. I mean, they're good. The team looks like they're coming into a little bit better continuity, and now they have a couple subs. I mean, the defense is still all sorts, but I mean, it's more. They obviously have their problems, and I mean, Gakpo's still playing all these minutes. He's fucking hurt.
He was great. He was so good against Newcastle.
Yeah,
he actually was. Yeah.
It's also just looking up and down the division is, what teams can score a few goals, and there just aren't a lot of them.
There's very few. Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, you look at Wirtz and Ekitike and, they goal and assist every game they play together now, it seems like. So they both do it. They both do both the things. So, yeah, I think they're pretty straightforward, obvious picks. And
I think so.
I mean, they play City, which if it was home, you'd say like it's not even a bad fixture. It's pretty bad, I think, away, but also they could score a couple goals. I mean, this is it's an interesting one.
Counter opportunities will be there.
Yeah, it's an interesting one just because typically when they play, there's so much more at stake, and this season there's just not that much at stake.
Basically
so we might actually get a fun game, which is not always the case when they meet. So there could be goals in it for sure.
Yeah, probably won't be fun, but could be. You never know.
Could be.
But yeah, I mean, they're such easy and obvious picks to just hold for a long time.
Yeah.
Good job by them.
Mm-hmm.
Palace questions. I mean, D was just basically asking: is Sarr on pens? Is he a pick? And is Muñoz a pick? And then Nez asking about trading Mateta for Strand Larsen. Are Palace even better off? Blah blah blah. I mean, is anyone on Palace a pick? I think the answer might be no. Maybe Sarr on pens.
Well, Mateta didn't go, so we're not going to just like bench him.
I guess, but he didn't pass the physical.
Well, yeah, but I mean that's part. It's like he has some arthritic knee, and I don't know what what the threshold is on a physical when you're buying a player. You expect full fitness, and it might be the kind of thing that's like you need to get arthroscopic surgery on your knee, and it's going to be pain management until that happens. And that could be enough to do. Yeah, I mean, look, a scope is a month. It's not like that's an intense procedure. It's a just rattle around a little rod in there or some shit. You're all set. But I mean, he's strictly better than that's a joke. And I they cannot play together in this system. There's no way.
I can't imagine them ever playing together.
There's just no way. They cannot play together in this system. So, I mean, Strand's just not going to play. He'll just come on for 20 or something. I mean, maybe he'll be like the kitchen sink, or they'll actually rest Mateta more. Or I have no idea what's going to happen.
It might make neither of them picks if they're just switching off and stealing.
It could be like Newcastle with Volt and Wissa,
exactly,
where they just completely cannibalize. But I think Muñoz is, because effectively right now, because I mean, Brighton, when we play Brighton, there's never any goals and they fucking suck anyway. So, I mean, the fixture run for clean sheets is pretty good for us right now. Like we have home Burnley and home Wolves 26-27.
Yeah.
And then we have home Leeds in 30. Like we were talking about this. So, I mean, this is a little window where it's like, oh, are we going to get our shit together and keep a couple cleans? It's going to be now. And then, we finish up the season, the last handful pretty scattered. But I mean, like I was saying, I mean, Muñoz just doesn't look like himself. I mean, he's just like a little bit off it. Like he's just a little bit off it. So
yeah,
I don't know. I mean, he's 5'8". If you want to get him for a little bit of a window, you expect him to gain fitness as he keeps playing.
Yeah,
which I could
gain sharpness too. Yeah,
you could sell me on that. I mean, he's still 5'8". We're still not cleaning. We still look bad. I mean, without Gay. I mean, we started Riyadh. Chatty Daddy played instead of Canvo. So
I mean, NFL.
I mean, we
at
didn't
least
have
on highlights basically had no chances. There's just one corner scrum that MGW scored on, and nothing.
Yeah, I mean, we played fucking Lerma and Hughes. So I mean, we had basically two immobile, immovable players who, like, I mean, with Wharton, like sometimes he joins and then that sometimes we let up a counter because actually we have a player there. So, but yeah, I mean. I still think you could probably get Muñoz if you just want to go there. I think that's fine.
Yeah.
But other than Muñoz, I think there's just nothing.
Yeah, probably not. And we're like the thing with Sar on pens is like, well, if Mateta's on the pitch, he's not on pens. And if JSL's on the pitch, we don't know. Maybe he's on pens, maybe not. So it's like he kind of just got deleted as a pick overnight. Let's talk about other midfielders. We got a ton of midfield questions. I mean, Mo said, who's the best Rodgers replacement between Semenyo, Cherki, Boomo, Cunha? I mean, we could just go one by one. I mean, are you even replacing Rodgers? Is this someone that you're like, I'm selling Rodgers? That I was more surprised by the question than like, trying to figure out the answer to it. Like, if I had Rodgers, I'd probably just hold him.
I feel like every single it's just ground, like it's the same record we keep playing. It's every week it's the same questions with him. Like no one asked this question when he got 8 points against Newcastle for doing nothing.
Right.
I mean, he's like Elliot Anderson basically, except sometimes he does a banger and a side pass assist instead of just get the extra 2 points.
Yeah.
Like he does the same thing every game, and
they have good fixtures.
They have good fixtures. That's the thing. Like they play Bournemouth, Brighton, Leeds, Wolves next 4. You're just wasting transfers. You're just wasting transfers.
Yeah, it's that thing of like you can't do both strategies of like bringing someone in like Rodgers and not being patient with Rodgers because you'll just miss the points on either end of that. You have to just kind of like hold to get any value from him.
Right.
Carson said, I'm looking to move Saka and Cherki this week. How would you rank Wirtz, Boomo, Semenyo, Rice? Dasher also said, is Rice still a pick? Cherki's a tough one, right? Because like every second he's on the pitch, he's a god tier FPL pick that everyone should have in their team. But we don't know when/if he's going to be on the pitch or not. Saka's obviously a sell, but Cherki I have trouble with. Like I was at the bar, Nate and Derek both own him. And I'm just sitting there being like, how do I not own him? He's fucking unbelievable. You just sold him
this week,
because of the minutes. But like, every time he's on the pitch, he's unbelievable. So I don't know what to do with that.
Yeah, it's hard. I mean, he's been mostly starting consistently. It's just, with Pep, and you just look down the years of like these players, just there's just so few players that play 90 consistently for Pep in his team that are outfield players that aren't in the back 4, right? And we've had over the years, Kevin falls in this category.
Holland, obviously.
Yeah, I mean, Holland almost, I feel like, is like you throw him out. But I mean, just even before, like, Yaya, was Pep even there when Yaya was there? Like, Yaya fell in this category?
Yeah, maybe I think they probably overlap, but it's possible that
actually,
they didn't.
Maybe not, actually. Maybe that was during Pellegrini. I'm just trying to, like, even like Dilv, like, he didn't play 90 all the time. Like,
yeah.
He would have a few months maybe here or there, but just thinking of like how many outfield players play 90 for Pep, the numbers are just, they just have periods of time where they do it.
Yeah.
And Cherki is just like very mercurial, and you know his defensive work rate has clearly improved over the course of the season. I mean, that was very much what was keeping him out of the team at the beginning of the season, and you know he's gotten up to speed with the Premier League, but it's still like you still just look at his minutes, and I mean, he took a knock, so he got 68, so that was probably a little bit aided in the Spurs game, but 72, 45, 17, 90, 90, 88, 66, 90, 81.
Serious
I mean,
minutes.
it's like, yeah, I mean, he's starting a lot of these games. I mean, that was the pileup when they were really undermanned, but it's still just, again, like with Marmoush back, like they just have guys. I mean, Doku's going to come back probably really soon. I mean, he's probably not going to be out for that long.
Yep.
It didn't seem like it was anything significant. So, yeah, I mean, I think you just have to put in, 65, 70 minutes for him, and that's it. And if you think you can find better than that out there, then don't have him. And if you don't, then have him. I think it's really like you want to reduce it to a simple way to interpret it, right?
Yeah. Yeah. The problem for me when I'm trying to like do that in my head is that isn't like game to game, because I feel like you can feel comfortable being like, yeah, he'll probably start, he'll probably play 60, but it becomes when you start to like look ahead and be like, okay, but what's he averaging? Because there's going to be a 22 in there. And there's going to be a 68 on the other side. And it's like, all right, now he's averaging 45 minutes a game in between those two, which is like disaster. Like, I don't want that player ever. But maybe I'm not really seeing it for the same way Pep's seeing it, and Pep's just seeing it like, no, I want him starting majority of games and playing 60 in majority of games because he's our best midfielder and our best creator and our best way to get Holland the ball and our best way to take leads in games. But they're also dropping points. So like that's also wrestling against it. So, I mean, they haven't won a game in a month. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what I would do with them. I have no problem with anyone holding, and I have no problem with anyone selling. Honestly, it's like
I would sell him again. Like I mean, I just don't feel like the minutes are going to be there as much as. And look, I've been very much on reg. I mean, I got him a long time ago.
Oh yeah, you love him.
I had him for a while, and I love him, and I love watching him. I think he's a fucking world class, incredible player. It's just when you look at this with the cold, hard like facts of the numbers and of the minutes, and just looking at the minutes of how many he's going to get, I'm just terrified. I mean, they still have all the other competitions, and again, they're not scoring 4 and 5. Like they're barely scoring 2.
They're getting gifted goals against Spurs, intercepting balls 25 yards from goal, and that turns into a chance. They're not even really creating that many chances in open play just by themselves.
Yeah, they're not creating a lot of chances at all. And so that also plays into this where, I just look at them and I'm like, they're kind of a little bit of a messy mess. And
they are. But here's the other side of that is like, who's obviously better in midfield? I mean, I think both of us would put Bruno and Wirtz.
And I think Boomo is obviously better.
Yeah, let's talk about Boomo. So what did you see in that United game? I mean, obviously he's like the only one who didn't score, but he was still starting up top.
He had the 2 best chances on the team of the game. I mean, who misses chances better than Boomo? That's a short list. Like we had the season where he hit the bar about 7 times a few years ago.
Don't remind me. Yeah.
I mean, look, the player misses chances like an all-time great. And he gets chances like an all-time great.
Like an all-time great. Yeah, exactly.
Unlike Timo, who actually misses all of them, Boomo finishes like 25% of them. So that yields to him getting usually a goal a game, kind of. I mean, and they play, and then when he doesn't, then he gets a brace, kind of like.
Right.
But I mean, you just look at his returns on the season, and it's just, the rate is just there. And
he played 90. Like that was key. He played 90. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we saw Cunha, who wasn't starting, and they were jockeying at the sideline for making the subs, and we were sort of like, oh, it's going to be Boomo because Cunha just didn't start a couple games, and he ripped Cunha, and he
scored, and it just felt like, it's Cunha's game. Yeah.
And Boomo did really, I thought, fade a lot in the second half. I thought he played
some
pretty poorly.
People were saying he limped off, but I didn't really see that.
I didn't see that.
Yeah.
But I mean, he should be playing 90. He's their second. I mean, him and Bruno should be playing 90 every game. I 100%. The subs early, like we talked a little bit, but he just got back from AFCON also. So
yeah.
I think now that it's a week off, I don't think that Boomo is going to be looked at as Carrick as like even a option for being subbed. I think it's going to be Ahmad or Cunha for the other attacker. And look, I mean, I don't, he's setting the team up with him on paper as the striker, and he's just not. I mean, he's just not the striker. They just play with a line of 4. And if anything, I thought it was really bad for Bruno because Bruno was not dropping in at all. And he was just standing up top next to Boomo, sort of. I mean, he did a very little bit, but he was on the ball so much less than he normally is, Bruno.
Yeah. He had a kind of weird game. I mean, because he had moments that were really good, but like his overall game wasn't great.
He didn't shoot. I mean, he didn't get any chances. Like And the assist, the second assist was crazy. I mean, he was just draped on his back and he just somehow got that cross off. But I mean, he was really quiet, I thought, Bruno, like really quiet. So, I mean, I don't expect them to do this again because I don't think it worked at all. I mean, they just didn't really do that much against Fulham, and a draw was probably a fair result on balance for me. But yeah, I mean, it just goes back to the same things of like, he's going to be on the shoulder. He's going to be running behind Boomo. He's going to be running behind.
His one unstoppable move. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he's going to be getting 90. He's still always in the box. He's always a menace. He's always shooting. Like, he's just really good. I mean, I just think he's going to very, very consistently return very, very steady points.
Yeah.
Until the end of the season. And, it would take a lot for me to get rid of him. I mean, probably an injury, but like Bruno and Boomo both, I feel like will be on my team for the rest of the year.
Yeah. And I mean, them two and Wirtz, and then looking beyond that, there's a huge drop off for me. I mean, the list starts to become, we're starting to talk about Elliot Anderson and Rice and Enzo, and like, is Palmer going to start any of the game? And Rodgers. And, other random guys on pens, or other random guys who DEFCON, or other guys who hit worldies, or, whatever, or Semenyo or something like that. And it just, none of them feel like as secure and good and obvious as the guys we just mentioned. I don't think. Literally none. So that's kind of my ranking, is like those 3. And then like, I don't even know if I want a 4th almost. Like Elliot Anderson, just because he's cheap and gets 5 points a game. Like, great. That's great. That fills in my team.
Yeah, I mean, I think, though, we originally pivoted here because of the question of Cherki. I mean,
yes.
I can certainly, I think, find like 3 midfielders, though, that I prefer to Cherki.
Yeah.
Like, give me Rodgers. Like, I would take Rodgers over Cherki.
But it's not obvious that that's a transfer that I'm like dying to make. No, even though I prefer them. Like if I was on wildcard, I would take Rodgers.
Yeah.
But if I'm sitting there with like 2 frees, I'm like, am I making that move? I'm not positive.
Yeah. No, that's fair. I mean, if you're not freeing up a spot for one of those 3 that we're talking, Boomo or Wirtz or Bruno, it's probably a tough one.
Yeah. Yeah. And, as for Rice, and Dunny asked about Madueke and, whatever. I mean, I just can't. I mean, Madueke is obviously not a pick. I mean, I don't think the Saka injury is like long-term or anything like that. And, whatever. He's not going to score an Olympico every week. But Rice has really quieted down with his like shots and his creating chances and open play stuff. So just not really there on him either. Are you the same?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. It's kind of an interesting time because I think like a lot of people pop wildcard last week. A lot of people are probably popping wildcard this week, next week. And like, I just don't feel like there's 11 guys where I'm like, I feel fucking unbelievable with these 11 and I'm definitely holding them forever. It's like a little bit of there's not like that many standout picks feeling to me.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yes and no though, because we kind of have
triple Arsenal at the back.
We have 9. I mean, we have triple Arsenal defense, Boomo, Wirtz, Bruno, Holland, Ekitike. I mean, there is 6.
Say it.
6. What, that's 8. How many? 3, 6, 7.
Say his name. Thiago.
So, I mean, you have 8 automatic, then you are like really fine. Then the other 3, you play with the other 3 spots basically, right?
Yeah, the follow-up question is like, how many teams are really far away from that? Like, right, I feel like the average team we see is at least 2 Arsenal at the back, at least Holland plus one of the guys. Like, everyone has Bruno at this point. Like, I just feel like everyone's 3 transfers away from like basically that core with a couple other guys. Maybe
I think
not.
You'd be surprised.
Yeah, I guess we'll see on live stream. Some other questions. And X50 said, "Who's on your defender shortlist?"
Oh God.
I mean, Saliba's on mine because I already own Gabriel and Timber, and I'm like thinking about what I'm going to do with the Saka money, and I'm like, I'll probably just get Saliba because I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Muñoz would maybe be the next guy that I would like.
Yeah.
If I wanted to, go for someone, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what I'm doing with Gahey. Like, I don't know what I'm doing with
it. Should be good. I mean, he was pretty close to getting an attacking return. I mean, Nate has him and was like fucking, on every corner, every city cross, like, but he didn't quite get it. But
yeah, I mean, he defconned, and I mean, they do have really good fixtures, and it's their underlyings are still the second best defense in the league. So
yeah, it's still good. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm probably just gonna not deal with it until I wildcard, and then after I wildcard is probably when I'll start getting a shit ton of points when I get rid of him.
Yeah,
but I mean, there's just not a ton out there really in the defense that looks good. I think it's like it's back to just the same thing we've been kind of lamenting about over the last couple of months, is that there isn't really another really good team defense other than Arsenal in the league. So there's no one we really feel comfortable hanging our hat on. It's just these random center backs popping with goals or DEFCON, and you want to rotate them in the fixtures with when you can, kind of thing. And it's like a little bit more of you try and like it's a little more like of a predictable thing, but
like I still think Tarko's good, but they're mid-table defense. I don't even know who else. I mean, no one else is really good. I mean, I guess I do just feel like City is just the second best defense. So, if you're not going to put money in for Muñoz, that's probably the safest place to go. Like whether it's Nunes, he was so bad. He's so bad. The fact that
he's 5'2".
The fact that Nunes has like outscored O'Reilly in the period where I had O'Reilly by like 30 is a tilter. That's a postmortem tilter. But Gahey's totally fine. There's a big glob after the obvious Arsenal 3 of just like pretty good, like throw Fulham Anderson in there, throw fucking who else? Collins in there, Tarko's in there.
Well, Collins didn't even start this game.
Oh yeah, what the fuck happened with that?
I mean, that makes the Villa
Ayer and VDB, that
makes the Villa 0 even more. I don't know what. I don't
Villa
know
Emery against the bus is a big problem, a known problem.
Yeah.
Even the NFO guys, they're in that group, right? It's like, they're okay, they'll DEFCON, but none of these picks are outstanding at all.
Yeah. I don't think I would put NFO in that group. I think that there's enough of a stench around them that's like there, even though with Dyche, dude, Angus Guan is running out there.
Oh
between
my God,
sticks.
I forgot about that halftime injury. That's another one.
It's a mess there, man. Like, it's a mess. I think NFO is a mess. I would stay away from NFO.
That's fair.
Point.
That's fine. Also X50, Raya or Saliba for the third Arsenal D. I understand it'll vary team by team, but do you feel strongly that one is the better pick?
Yeah, I mean, I do feel strongly at Saliba. Like we've been talking about this. I mean, just for the answer, for the very notion of what we're just discussing is like there's no defender
pick
that we feel good about, and we both really like Fuckford, and you're sitting there with Queeve, and he just keeps farming, no matter how bad or who's playing center back.
Yeah.
Somehow he either saves a pen or gets a clean or gets a bunch of points. So
same with Rofs. I mean, like they've fallen off and been bad, and Rofs still is just fucking fine. Like he's absolutely fucking fine. Keepers are fine and score the least amount of points. We say it every year. So yeah, no, I'm totally with you. I think Saliba's that much better than the other defender that you would get, right?
Yeah, probably. Although I still Muñoz is, I think, an X factor because
he is.
He is truly the only out of position defender really in the game at this point.
Yeah.
And I mean, probably.
I would have said like Frimpong was that, and then he got hurt. It really is just Muñoz who's like, he could score goals, and maybe Palace will settle down and start cleaning at like their normal rate, which is like upper mid-table. Maybe not, but maybe yes.
Yeah, I mean, he's pop 14s. Like he has 3 double-digit hauls this year. He's got 6 returns in 1,400 minutes. So yeah, and I mean the fixtures are about to get a lot kinder. Starting right now. Maybe I'll just get Muñoz back. Fuck Gahey. Fucking bitch. I
mean, he's really fucking fun. You can't deny that. He's definitely second in the league for like points per start to Gab, for defenders. Yeah. I mean, that's for sure. Don't have to look that one
back
up.
There.
He's definitely fun.
Disgusting.
Why? Come on, give him a chance.
After everything he did this year.
Yeah, give him a chance though. Berg said the 7-1 to 7-6 forward bracket seems to have more options now with Dom, Ladro, Thiago, Bowen, potentially Sesko, potentially Wissa at some point. Are we treating this as a revolving door spot to hop on the hottest bus for 3-week chunks, or is it a trap to burn all our transfers while the rest of our team goes to shit? Dom's interesting.
Yeah, the biggest issue with him is just the fixtures are so bad.
Oh, are they? I was about to pull them up.
Really bad.
Let me see.
They're just really bad.
They're away Man United, home Newcastle, home Arsenal, away Fulham, home Palace, away Liverpool. It's really bad.
Really bad.
Yeah.
I think you have to wait. Because
although, Man United and Newcastle, those will just be crazy games. I think you can just write those off as those are just crazy.
It could be.
Newcastle away suck. Man United's defense is all over the place.
But then you're also looking at 2 days off, so they could just be horrendous games.
And he might not. He might be a 90 and a 17 because he's off a year-long injury.
Might not start both of those. So I think Dom.
Yeah, that's fair.
Starting from 31, they have at home NFO. It's a pretty good. I mean, it's not great, but it's pretty good run to the end of the season. So I think you got to chill for a little while on him.
Yeah, I do think that we are like seeing eye to eye on Bowen, and the rest of the world is not seeing eye to eye on Bowen. He scored a cross. He scored a goal that was a cross. I mean, he's just not a pick.
He's not a pick at all.
He's reverse out of position. He's no longer their main forward at all. He's like a build-up wide midfielder who crosses. You just got to remove him from the thinking, despite the haul against Chelsea, I think.
Yeah, no, he's not a pick at all. He's just not a pick.
You would rather have DCL, on pens, whatever.
Yeah. But I think just the other part of the question is like, is this the spot that we're 3-week punting on it?
Yeah,
and I just think it's just the answer is just no. Like we just don't have enough reliability here, and like the minutes, and we don't have enough names. Like if you're really looking at the third forward spot as someone you're going to be rotating, I think you have to have probably like 5 or 6 options that you really like, not 2 or 3.
Yeah,
because if you only have 2 or 3 teams, the fixtures aren't going to line up that way.
Yeah,
you're not going to have enough 3 game week windows or 4 game week windows of really green good fixtures. It just doesn't happen. So
I think that's right. Yeah. Andon said, insert the weekly city chat. Is anyone a buy? Semenyo, Cherki, hold the robot if you got him. With Liverpool next, do you bench them? Do you play your attackers? Yeah, is Semenyo a buy? I mean, the run of him being ineligible for Champions League and then playing 90 in the league is over. He's now eligible for Champions League when that restarts. So we don't know how that's going to shake out. I don't know if he's going to be like the 90-minute guy anymore.
Yeah. I mean, it feels like he is going to be because he's really fit. He's playing really well. He can play multiple positions. And I mean, he's physical. It seems like in terms of the trust and, who's doing it right now, it's him until he's not. And, he has to show us something, I think, for him, or Pep has to show us something to be like, okay, it's changing, rather than us like precipitate or preempt, like it's going to change.
Yeah.
So I feel like he's a fine buy, I guess. But it's just hard to buy before they play Liverpool, I guess.
That's the thing.
Also.
And it's also just, they beat Wolves in Gameweek 23. The rest of their results are draw, loss, draw, draw, draw. I mean, traditionally, that's like, we're going to change something kind of form, So
yeah,
he may or may not be a part of that. We just don't know yet. It's hard. It's a hard one.
Yeah.
Max Burt said, how do I stop myself pressing buttons when no buttons need to be pressed?
Don't. Why? Why? You tell us. Why do you have to do that?
I agree.
Yeah.
I mean,
press them to your little heart's content.
If you hold and you save, you 100% get a free transfer out of that. If you make a move, there's a very likely regret, bad move, bad decision out of that. So just take the 100%.
That's true. Another true story.
And then Drew with a little bit of a postmortem kind of question here. He said, how do we know when to hodl and when not to hodl? We get this every 8 weeks on the dot.
Yeah.
He said, I got rid of Ekitike this week after 6 weeks of no goals, and then he plays and could have got a hat trick. Before then, I sold Thiago after 6 weeks with no goals before his 17 against Everton. Is it just bad luck, or am I bad at the game?
It's both, I think.
Yeah, a little bit of both. Yeah,
a little bit of both. You have to read and see things in a different way when you're determining a hodl or a sell, because it's not just the returns, obviously, right? It's like you have to, and it's also not just like, I mean, maybe you have however long you've been playing the game, but there are also just patterns and similarities too that like you can't necessarily even explain, of like why it feels a way,
Yeah.
Like why does it feel a certain way? And it's like, and this is, with Thiago for me, right? Is that
you've lived this nightmare before.
Well, he went through a really prolonged barren stretch already. And then he popped 2 enormous hauls in very strange games during a pileup, one of which was home Sunderland. And then he just went right back to kind of doing the same shit he was doing during his barren run of not getting points. And they haven't gotten a pen since November when they were getting a pen every game. So that's the kind of thing for me is I don't want to stay on this train. I'm good. I feel good. I think I got enough out of it. And, so you have to kind of just figure it out. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know how to answer the question really succinctly.
No, I mean, it's really hard. It's really hard because, I mean, I think kind of part of what you're saying is there is a lot of gut feel in this game. And what is a gut feel? It's some amalgamation of everything you've ever learned in your life and patterns that your brain is seeing that you can't even articulate into words. And just being I think this is wrong. I feel like this guy's on it. I feel like this guy's not going to start. Whatever, little things like that you got to listen to. I mean, everything is a very specific case by case, obviously. I think for Ekitike, I was on the pod saying if he fucking plays 90 against Karabag, I'm selling because I don't think he's going to start again. And then it was a joke of a game. He was walking because they didn't even have to play, and he got subbed on 60. And I was like, oh, I feel great. he's going to
You
start.
were also saying he was a sell on the pod last week before Karabag because you were terrified of the minutes.
The minutes. And, and then we got them. We had the midweek. We took the information we had. We held because he's great. Whenever he plays, he's great. There's just so many things. And then like also the other thing is, who are you buying? Right? Like we've been saying practically all episode, like these 6 guys are good and no one else in the game I feel really that good about. So like, I'm only going to sell someone if I feel like I'm getting someone really good who I feel really, good about their fixtures, good about the team, good about the way they're playing, etc. And that I have a hard time believing that was the case for like whoever you sold Ekitike for or previously Thiago for, because there just haven't been that many good forwards all season, right? I mean, there's just been like little hot streaks. DCL had a run and fucking Welbs had a run and Volt had a run, but practically none have lasted, right? So
yeah, and that is an issue with Thiago because I want to sell him so badly and I just don't really want anyone. So I don't know, like that leaves me a little bit. Yeah, that leaves me a little bit fucked. I just don't know. I don't know what to do with that.
Yeah. That is when I say someone's good, that is a big part of what I'm saying is relatively they're good because he's 90, he's pens. We know he'll get big chances because Brentford are good and create big chances. Dango's back who wins all their pens. And I'm like, yeah, there's just no one I want to sell him for straight up. I have Ekitike, I have Holland. But yeah, it's hard, Drew. we've if it makes you feel any better, we make this mistake 25 times a year minimum. So, we've been playing for our whole lives. Yeah. Any other games you want to touch on? What else happened this week?
I think, we've touched on, but the Villa profligacy was very
awful.
Profound. My team is a disaster. I think Man United's performance got a little bit away with it with the late winner. I think the performance was really bad.
Really bad.
And I think Fulham just were, I said a couple times on Discord, but I couldn't believe how well Fulham were playing at it from the back. Like they're just, that's Cuenca's team now. If Bassi was playing, it probably would have been 7. Dude. It probably would have been 7-2 if Bassi was playing, but
yeah.
They were just passing through Man United's high press the entire game, like at ease. And they weren't creating a ton themselves. They created maybe a little bit more than Man United. They were just like not too clinical in the final.
They did have that Cuenca goal also ruled out by someone's elbow, which just felt like, okay, yeah.
Man United also had the pen that was VAR'd off. So
yeah, but then they scored on the free kick from that. So it was like ball don't lie moment.
Yeah. But I think Man United's performance is a little bit of a red flag. So we'll see how Carrick adjusts, because this was the first game they played where they were favorites at home.
Yeah,
as Carrick got there. So you could certainly see what he was doing, but Bruno just wasn't on the ball enough. I think that, and Mainu was, oh my God, he was horrendous. It was one of the worst games I've ever seen him play. So he might just not even be good. I don't know what's going on with him, but
he's still young. But I don't know. He's better than Ugarte. I'll die on that hill.
That's not even a hill. There's
no hill. There's
just
no hill.
It's just flat ground. And everyone's shaking each other's hands.
It's a hole. It's not a hill.
Yeah. Arsenal just completely brushed Leeds aside, so that was a good job by them.
Casemiro, by the way, what a fucking shout! Too bad I didn't get him.
Oh my God, crazy shout. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if there's anything.
Yeah, I'm looking through the results. The fucking Everton 98th minute equalizer was pretty funny.
Brighton
got a lot of chances. Grob was great. I thought Matoma looked really good, but they're still just Brighton.
I wasn't too impressed with them, honestly. I had that game on the second screen. I was like,
yeah,
it was just like, that's like weird with them is honestly, it's like watching Braj. It's like watching Braj.
Yeah.
So just so much, like they're pushed up high, like the ball's not in a dangerous area and they just knock it around and they just don't do anything. They just don't do anything.
Yeah.
They really don't do anything. It's really boring. It's kind of bizarre. Like they just
kind of loaned out Gruda, which he's like one of their most exciting players. I was kind of like, okay, I guess. Wolves Bournemouth was also a weird one. And Wolves
I didn't watch that
legitimately created like many chances and played really well.
I mean, Petrovic 7 saves.
Yeah, and 2 bones. He almost killed me in the cup by himself. Tolu had a bunch of chances. Mane scored a barely offsides goal. That was really nice move. And Rayan was really sick when he subbed on for Bournemouth. That was just kind of a fun game in general.
Yeah.
Kroupy's worldy. That was insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think that's basically a pod as far as I can tell. And then we got the cup result. We'll know the double by the time Thursday pod comes around, so we'll jump on that.
I think I'm gonna probably save this week.
I'm definitely not saving with Saka in the team.
Yeah, you have Saka, but
I have 2 frees in Saka, so I'm probably just gonna, assuming Arsenal double, I'm probably gonna do someone to Saliba and Saka down to maybe Boomo. I don't know yet. Maybe Boomo.
Yeah, that would be good.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know with K. I feel like I have to give KDH some time here.
He is good, dude. He's a really good player. He just is.
He'll get points, right?
He'll get points, even though he got me literally none. But when I sold him, he got 9, 13, 7, 3, 16. Don't forget.
I want that.
I'm trying to manifest it for you.
He fucking missed a sitter, dude. It's like, what's wrong with you?
Absolute sitter.
Such a stupid fucking asshole, man.
Brutal for you. Yeah.
I feel like I have to give him a couple games, though.
Give him a couple games.
I can't just get Doug immediately. Like, I couldn't do that. I could, but
unless. Let me slap an ass. We actually got a new sign up, first new sign up in months. Luke Baker. Yes, baby, get in there. Good job by you. Walsh, any last words?
I should probably get Doug, right?
Yeah, Doug or Grob are coming in. Doug or Grob are coming in.
Is Doug coming in?
Or Grob.
He didn't get bonus points? I thought he got bonus points. I missed that.
Doug?
He got diddled. Yeah, he had 2, but I thought he had 2 bonus points.
Oh, he had none, yeah. Oh, maybe it's because maybe you looked when the goal went in before they VAR'd that back. Because once the clean was secured, all the Brentford guys got it.
He was 1 BPS behind Django and Vandenberg.
Oh, wow. So it was a diddling for sure.
It was a little diddling.
But what about Grob? 15 DEFCONs, a goal.
I mean, I could hit him in, obviously, very easily.
Something to think about. Any last words?
See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. Check us out at FMLFPL.com. Follow us on Twitter at FMLFPL, sportspedia.com/FMLFPL. Subscribe, rate, review. Cheers.